Good morning, everyone.
Sadly, it is our last day of Bay of Fires. We spent way longer here than we thought we would because we really just loved it.
I mean, it's beautiful.
But it is time to move on, and we are heading to now. Tasmanians, please let us know how to pronounce this because all the forums were different online. But we're heading to Freycinet.
Yeah. And then also on the way there, another town that has multiple pronunciations apparently. Bicheno? Bicheno. So let us know if we got both of those wrong or right.
First, we got to go do some boring stuff and then we'll drive there.
Let's get to it. So we're now in Bicheno, which is a beautiful coastal town. Before I get into it, the weather is a bit miserable today, and it's quite funny because I feel like the last week, the forecast has been saying cloudy, partly cloudy, rain, and it's been like pretty much full-on sunshine every single day. And then one day we decided that we're gonna film. It's cloudy. So the water here typically looks beautiful and blue like it did in Bay of Fires, and the orange rocks look beautiful. But this town really reminds us of Lorne from the Great Ocean Road. It's nice.
A lot of this drive actually, as we hit the coastal area, has reminded us of the Great Ocean Road. Such a throwback. But sadly the weather's not better because then I feel like it would have been this vibrant, beautiful blue, but it's still really pretty and really nice. Also, if you're wondering where we are, we're sat on some rocks. So we just came here to pretty much look out at the water and appreciate it before we go to a special stop here in Bicheno. And we also checked out the park and some of the memorials that are behind us. So yeah, really pretty, enjoying it, taking it in.
It's a shame that we missed, was it a food and wine festival?
Yeah, the food and wine festival, I think, was literally 3 days ago.
Yeah.
A couple days ago. I'm so sad we missed that. And I only realized when we were researching coming here. And I saw it and I was like, oh, we've missed it. But yeah, see you at the next stop.
Another cool thing that I don't want to say we missed out on, but that we're not doing is there's actually an island right in front of us that you can actually walk to when the tide is low.
Diamond Island.
Diamond Island. And yeah, it looks pretty cool out there. So you can see it right off there in the distance. But yeah, the water level looks a bit too high for my comfort level.
Made a friend, Fiona.
So we're now at a place that the high tide would be in favor for, and that is the Bicheno blowhole. And believe it or not, this is actually our first blowhole for this whole lap.
No, it's not. South Australia.
Well, which one did
I don't think we filmed it, but we took photos of it.
That's not a blowhole.
It is classed as a blowhole, I'm pretty sure.
That's not a proper one.
We got super distracted by all the marine life that's like living in the little, what do you
crevices?
call them? The little crevices.
Little cracks in the rocks.
There's like loads of crabs and starfish and fish and all sorts. And the blowhole was going crazy. It was like shoo, and like flying everywhere. And now that we've come over, it's giving us nothing.
That was very loud for it.
Right?
Not so much.
I thought it was going to be huge.
Same.
I thought that was going to be huge.
This is so anticlimactic. Yeah, it's just super loud and not really. Because it's like really like deep rumble, and it goes, and then it's like.
But the spit just goes.
And it's like and then that's all.
It's like a sprinkler with no pressure.
I think maybe we'll hang around for like 5 minutes. You see if we get
I
any bigger ones.
believe in it. It's gonna give us a good
we just need to believe. That's it. I do believe in blowholes.
Side note, Tasmania, what is this wild and seaweed you guys have? We saw it at Bay of Fires and it looks like something out of Stranger Things. It is the wild.
Yeah, it's like super thick and also quite leathery. It's very, very, very strange.
Freaky.
I stand corrected. It's these ones that are super leathery. It's like really thick and really
the same
big.
ones, but that one's like come out and dried out and this one's still living.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so weird. Hey.
Now we're talking. It's so weird. It sounds like a whale.
It does.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Oh,
That was probably the biggest one, right? Now we're talking.
Let's go. 2. I shoot the whole band then. Freycinet. Freycinet.
Also, you might be thinking, didn't you drop the camera, Wehan? Isn't it damaged? Well, it appears that it's all good. And I had to MacGyver a little something together to get the filter on. And I'll show you guys that on the GoPro right now. What happened was, it fell. Yeah, damaged, yeah. The barrel seems to be straight and it's working well. The focusing is working. So I think the lens functionally is fine. But you can't work without an ND filter. So, and I can't fit an ND filter on this. I tried to bend this back, but it doesn't work. So took the hood lens cover and then got this filter into this and just trimmed this a little bit so we can still adjust the ND filter. But it's working.
It looks a little dodgy, but it works.
It's definitely beats ordering something that's like 200 bit grand. So
it'll do for now.
It'll do for now. Remember when I said that it's very overcast and cloudy? Well,
it's sunny.
I told you it would happen. It's extremely sunny. It's come out in full force, but we've made it to our campsite now, which is the River and Rocks.
River and Rocks.
But for some reason, it's Swan River camping on Google Maps.
Yeah, it's
so
weird.
There's a fire pit, we think, that obviously isn't in use because it's summer now. Well, soon to be summer. There's the site. There's more sites. And more sites.
And here's the rocks.
Oh, where's the river?
Over there's the river. So we're gonna go check it out before we set up for camp.
And here's the river with some more rocks. Look at that. There's even like mountains off in the distance. A little preview of what we'll be doing tomorrow, I'm assuming.
What do you mean I'm assuming? You gotta show that front.
Well, I'm not sure if those are the right mountains, Lydia. So we just got back to the van and we're gonna make dinner now before heading to bed early because we have to wake up really early tomorrow morning.
Super early.
So,
See you tomorrow.
let's have dinner and then we'll see you guys tomorrow.
morning everyone. Here we are on Mount Amos, not at the top yet. We've only just started filming because it was actually pitch black when we arrived, and now we've finally got first light happening. I was a little worried for this one because I did what is probably a good idea but also a bad idea. I looked at reviews of this hike and other people doing the hike before we came here, and everyone said it's super steep and hectic and wild. So I'm pretty nervous about this. Vian says it will be fine, but so far it's been pretty straightforward. Like, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, but been pretty straightforward so far. So we're gonna keep going and see how bad it gets.
We can't really see much of it, but the section that we're at right now really reminds us of the Frenchman's Peak in Esperance, and a lot of people said that that was very strenuous. They lost grip, etc., etc. And we mentioned in that video that we can imagine in like normal shoes like trainers or flip-flops or whatever that it would be difficult, but having proper hiking boots probably helps a lot. So hopefully,
also, they said not to do that one in wet weather because it'd be too slippy.
And same with this one.
This is the same. Like, they say don't even if you're
even if it
experienced,
rained the
don't
day
attempt it.
before, don't do it. Like,
Yeah. So
hence why we're doing it today, because it's gonna rain for the next couple of days.
yes.
All right, Lydia, show us how it's done.
There's pressure now. Ooh. Do you see my foot slip?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bit slippy.
Yeah.
But there's little ridges that might help it. There's like a little ridge here.
Yeah.
The good bit about Frenchman Peak is it was really steep, but it had loads of ridges.
Yeah, this probably would be
This one
different.
probably has less, so it's going to be a little more difficult.
The one thing that I'm more worried about is actually coming down it. I feel like when you go up like a steep slope that is like granite and quite slippery or not that grippy, I feel like going up isn't too bad, but coming down is horrible, especially on the knees. So apparently this hike should take us 3 to 5 hours. Just be careful, because you can feel this granite is a lot slippier. Even like the watermarks on the granite is very similar to what it was at Frenchman's Peak. It does have like little steps kind of. Which way do you go? Oh, that one.
For the crack.
Oh, geez. This would be the biggest crack that I've ever conquered.
Oh. Is it slippy? A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, maybe wait up there.
Ta-da.
We're saying to wear gloves so you don't get granite shred.
Granite shred?
Yeah, like shred your hands from the granite.
You might need a little end up that. Or are you good? Okay, I'll
Sorry, I
move.
almost yeeted you. These are quite slippy.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute pain in the ass to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for Mount Everest.
Oh god. Oh god. I may need a little.
Okay,
hand.
come in.
I think I'm okay, but how I have not broken a nail yet.
Yeah, right? You break a nail like opening a sliding door.
Right? This is so skinny. How am I to fit my face in this?
Yeah, you can't even fit in it sideways. Oh, that's funny. Might have to get a helicopter out. Yep.
We're super close to the top. It looks like it's literally just there. It doesn't look too far. I hope it's not one of those bluff and all things where,
Where it looks closer
and then you're really far. But we're taking a rest and started drizzling a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is like...
That's okay, we can
Not
just stay at the top. We have 2 lollipops, 2 chocolate chips.
That's not gonna keep us going long.
Wait, can't humans survive without food for like 7 days?
Be so skinny by then. But they say not to do it in the rain, so we're hoping it doesn't get worse, because that was like straight up rock climbing. Look how stretched my leg is right now.
Yeah. Lots of button grass up here. Do you think there'll be any wombats?
Ew. Ants.
Ew.
That's one way to motivate me up quicker.
You can do this, Lydia. Is this it? Oh, that's kind of what the view I was expecting, but also not.
I expected to be further away.
Yeah, it feels hecka close. Look at the cliff drops as well. I didn't realize that they had those. Wow, that looks like a beautiful beach.
It looks like
Misery.
No. What's that one in it?
Talk.
Hellfire. Remember there was Hellfire and Little Hellfire?
Yeah.
Do you think it looks like a wine glass?
No.
It doesn't, does it?
No, it looks like a turtle.
I think that's like what this says, the glass bit, and then the skinny.
But like, I feel like this is like the turtle's head, right? Because you can't really tell from perspective.
Wait, what?
This is the turtle's head. That's the neck.
Oh, and then
There's the body, and those are the legs. So you see one leg, and then another leg.
God.
This is a turtle. This isn't a wine glass. Like if you agree. That caught you off guard.
She surprised me with what you say.
Let's sit and have a drink, and then we'll pull the proper cameras out. It's getting really cloudy now.
Yep.
That's not good. Beautiful, pristine beach. Reminds us of Esperance. And beautiful, pristine girlfriend. I'm pretty proud. That was...
I'm proud. I was so worried.
I feel like that was... I genuinely not trying to sound cocky or anything. But I feel like that was probably one of the more enjoyable hikes we've done so far. And I don't feel like at any point were we like, ugh, when is this going to end?
It wasn't bad for endurance or anything. It's
Yeah.
not like you had a 10-kilometer hike and then like a steep section. It was
Yeah.
just straight into it. And
Yeah.
those hikes are always so much more enjoyable.
So much better.
Than
Yeah.
like loads of short flat bits and then rough, because you're just so tired by the time you get there.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, you get down off a steep bit and then you can walk for like 10 kilometers. So I actually feel great, and I was really scared because everyone said it was really bad. And some sections were crazy steep. And if you're short or have little legs, it's going to be
It's more
difficult.
challenging for sure.
I felt like some spots, my leg was so high. My thigh was like up by my face.
I'd say it's probably three spots that would be difficult. If you're
Yeah.
short,
Yeah,
and
there's
if you're
some spots
if
that are
you're
really rough.
tall, then there's probably like one spot that would be a little
Yeah.
more reachy.
If you're tall, you can do it easy, but I wouldn't bring like kids or anything.
Yeah, or if you can pick them up and for your kids, then you can.
I don't think you really talked about where we are. So we're on Mount Amos. That we're looking at is Wineglass Bay, and we are in Freycinet National Park. And this park is beautiful. On the way here, we drove in the dark. We passed so many possums and wallabies and bunnies and kangaroos. It was just
Yeah, no
wildlife
pademelons,
everywhere.
which makes
Yeah,
me
we
sad
didn't see any paddies.
because I
We
love
paddies.
pademelons.
But loads of wildlife. So if you're driving for a sunrise hike,
Yeah,
or
just be
anything,
careful.
Be really careful. We just drove super slow.
Oh yeah, also you can take a different hike and hike onto that beach.
Yeah,
and
it's
camp there. They have campsites there. So
It's a few hours return though.
I think it's what, like 5-hour return?
Yeah, I think so. Which we debated doing, but
Yeah.
there's so many nice beaches around. It's like to
Yeah.
do this and then do like a return trip for like 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly tickle my fancy.
And I feel like you get such good views of it here.
Yeah.
But it's such a shame because it said it was going to be sunny at 6 and 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And then after that cloudy, and it's like 6 a.m. now and it's not sunny at all. Thankfully
No.
we can still see stuff, but it looks like it's even cloudier behind us.
And I
that's
feel like
coming
the wind's
over.
coming from that side to there. So it's just going to get worse.
And it's drizzling now as well, so.
I think I'm going to get a couple of pretty shots and then I think we'll make the descent. And we'll see you guys
At the bottom?
at the bottom. But before, I was going to say, this is probably the nicest view that we've had from a summit.
Yeah. There's been some really
Except
nice
for
ones,
maybe
but
like
this is beautiful.
one or two of the mountains in the Stirling Range.
I feel like none of them you're just looking straight at a beach, so this is different.
And it's probably one of the more iconic shots of
Yeah.
a summit in Australia.
I feel like I've seen so many pixie spots.
So it was definitely one that we had to do.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Same.
Bye.
Bye.
Wehan, give us moves with the rock. Got the moves with the rock. Got the moves with the rock. Does anyone remember that? Oh no.
I'm a Wineglass, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so we're probably maybe close to being halfway down. A third of the way down. But look at, like, the camera's not going to do this justice. Look at how stupidly beautiful this is. I can't imagine what this would have been like. Sunrise of no clouds. Like,
Right.
this is...
It's so beautiful.
This is insane.
You can see Coles Bay.
Yeah, so that's Coles Bay.
And then over there.
Right there is where we camped.
Where we camped.
Cool.
So crazy pretty.
It is.
And we've been sliding on our butts a lot. Like my hands are
Oh,
just from holding onto gravel.
Excuse me, is that granite?
Granite
Shred?
shred.
I couldn't remember what the word was. I really enjoyed this.
I love this hike. This is so good. I'm so proud of us.
Ah.
Let's finish it.
I guess it feels a lot steeper coming down.
Look at this. Like, if I put my leg up here, this is pretty steep. And
But-
down here it looks like a straight, like,
Yeah. Look at that.
so steep.
The camera does not do it justice, but yeah. To give you an idea, I think the van is like
Just down there.
here somewhere. You can see another van driving in now.
Yeah.
There you go. You see a little light popping out. So the walk down was pretty decent. It didn't really hurt my knees that much. Mostly my ankles, and I have weak knees a lot of the time. So yeah, that says a lot. But we did have one casualty.
Can you see it? I ripped my pants. I was sliding down the rock and then there was a bit on the rock because the whole rock was smooth and then one bit was sticking out and sharp and ripped my pants. On that note, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Whatever we're getting up to.
Bye. May or may not have been complaining this whole hike about not seeing a wallaby, and look what we've just spotted on the way out.